My main tip is that adults with dyslexia, or indeed dyslexic children, often have problem with phonics and sounds and processing them. So I would advise you to use a multisensory teaching method. So start off by teaching the basic sounds, basic phonics, and spelling rules for, say, syllable division. And when they have grasped the sounds, you need to do that very slowly. And when they have grasped the sounds, start teaching them to break the words down into syllables. So you might use an auditory method might be to sound out the words and using a tapping motion. So you would go information, and you'll use so they're engaging their senses. Then they're engaging the auditory senses because they're hearing it, and then the touch sense. So they have two senses engaged. Then I would get them to write out the word, and I would get them to divide the syllables using colour. Dyslexic people process information through the right side of their brain, as opposed to non-dyslexics who process information through the left side of the brain. So if you are a dyslexic person, you have to get the information all the way from the right side of the brain around to the left-hand side in order to process it and make sense of it. So the right side of the brain is where you are creative, where non-dyslexic people are creative, and it's the creative side of the brain. So if you're a dyslexic person, you're taking in information, the more techniques you can use and the more creative techniques you can use to help you process that information, the better chance you have of it going in. And I would also say repeat, and practice it, is, especially if the dyslexic person has memory issues. That's what will help them to get the information in.